and I hate to bring it up right now, Jazz. Are you feeling like you want to keep taking this shot? And I get that it helps, and I get...
Jasmine Jazz Wallace always believed tomorrow would be easier. Yet, every morning awoke with the same heavy dread of her weight, 670 pounds, her highest. She'd tried everything: pills, water aerobics, fasting. She'd lose 20 pounds, only to watch them return, double. Every plan felt doomed. Still, hope teetered in her chest, tied to the daily fight to survive. On a scorching riverside morning, Jazz stood before the mirror, reflecting on her daughter Nana's bright eyes. A single mother, heart bursting with love, fear simmered beneath every smile. The doctor's words echoed, "Without bariatric surgery, you're asking if you'll survive." That moment, it burned something fierce within her. "Nesha," she whispered into her phone, voice trembling. Her best friend and roommate paused mid-sip. "I'm scared." "I'll do it," said Nesha, not with bravado, but quiet determination. She'd always had a natural rhythm, a life without drastic surgeries. But love, that she'd follow to the ends of the earth. Together, they walked through belly laughs and hospital hallways, sharing avocado toast and dreams. Nesha cheered when Jazz earned her first 40-pound loss. But the weight of progress came with pain too. Jazz's legs throbbed, her body weary. Medications like GLP-1 shots, Ozempic, Mounjaro, carried both promise and peril. One evening, she admitted to her doctor, "I haven't been eating enough protein, sometimes only once a day." The doctor's voice cracked through the speaker. "Muscles will break down. If you don't stop, you might not walk." She paused the shots. It was time to heal deeper. Therapy sessions followed, tangled with tears and memories of self-sabotage. Meanwhile, Nesha, entrepreneur at heart, started a cupcake venture. Raspy laughter filled the apartment when icing collided with frustration, sweet temptation in a home built on newfound discipline. Then came the fall. Jazz woke up in the hospital, fragile, bedridden. She looked at the wall of pills, each bottle a reminder of how close the edge had been. When Nesha arrived, eyes swollen from worry, Jazz grasped her hand and whispered, "Don't wait like me." Nesha stared at the floor. The weight of Jazz's pain crystallized into resolve. They sealed it with a pinky promise, written in fear but bound by love. "We do this together," they nodded. The next morning, they woke earlier than usual. Nesha carried 2 bottles of water. Jazz tied elastic around her wrist and flexed her fingers. Not huge steps, baby steps. They walked slow, smiling when shards of sunlight broke through the window, when the couch suddenly felt lighter. They tackled platefuls with new habits, 2 tacos instead of 4, not because they hated indulgence, but because moderation became their rebellion. Every stumble, 1 burger too many, a tear over a skipped promise, they handled together. "Every day isn't a salad day," Jazz would say. "But we're still in it." By November, Jazz looked smaller. Not just on the scale, but lighter. Her legs tingled less. Her voice held deeper faith. She could lift Nana, dream of Disney World, walk with her through magic. Nesha, too, found strength. Portions shrank, sodas disappeared. Together, they reshaped what health meant. In front of their cameras, through raw hospital scenes and tear-stained confessions, they became symbols, unfiltered, unashamed, unstoppable. Plus-size black women changing the conversation. 1 laugh, 1 tear, 1 bare-bone truth at a time. 1 year later, Jazz weighed 500 pounds, 130 pounds shy of surgery eligibility. Her doctor's original warning still echoed, but now in the past tense. Her daughter's laugh filled the house. She chased Nana through yards and parks, not as a memory, but in motion. Nesha, next to her, carried cupcakes too, but now accompanied by protein shakes, therapy, strength in knowing, health is a journey, not a deadline. Their bond remained unbreakable, rooted in the hardest lessons, most sacred promises.